channel name is 80 for news channel.
Did you know that Europe's foreign policy is being put to the test right now, especially when it comes to the ongoing Israel war? What if I told you that Joseph Borrell, the EU's foreign affairs chief, just dropped some serious truth bombs that could reshape everything we think about this conflict? Stick around. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a hot topic that's been heating up global discussions, the Israel war, and who better to discuss it than Joseph Borrell? For those who don't know, Borrell is the High Representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy. That's a fancy title, but it basically means he's the guy in charge of shaping Europe's foreign policy. Recently, Borrell's statements have sparked quite a debate, highlighting not just the intricacies of the Israel war, but also Europe's role in it. So, what did he say? And why does it matter? Let's break it down. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the Israel war. The conflict has been raging for decades, but recent escalations have raised the stakes even higher. We're talking about not just political tensions, but also severe humanitarian concerns that have left countless lives hanging in the balance. Borrell has pointed out that the EU has a moral obligation to respond to the humanitarian crisis, emphasizing the need for immediate action. But here's where it gets tricky. The political landscape is a minefield. European nations are divided in their responses, often torn between supporting Israel and addressing the humanitarian needs of Palestinians. How can Europe navigate this without taking sides or making the situation worse? That's the big question. Diving deeper into Borrell's recent statements, he didn't hold back on calling out the need for a more balanced approach. He emphasized that the EU must not turn a blind eye to the suffering of civilians caught in the crossfire. This has sparked reactions from leaders worldwide. Some praised him for his courage, while others accused him of being too critical of Israel. It's fascinating to see how different countries are reacting. For instance, some Middle Eastern nations have applauded Borrell's stance, seeing it as a sign of solidarity. Meanwhile, certain Western allies have expressed concern about the potential fallout from his comments. It's a complex web of diplomacy, and Borrell seems to be at the center of it all, attempting to steer Europe toward a more humanitarian-focused response. Now, let's get to the juicy part, the key moment that really stood out in Borrell's remarks. He stated that the cycle of violence must end, and that the EU be a bystander in the face of such suffering. This statement, bold as it is, could shift how Europe engages with the conflict moving forward. It's not just about condemning violence, it's about taking actionable steps to foster peace. This could lead to a re-evaluation of EU policies and a push for diplomatic initiatives that prioritize humanitarian aid over military support. If Borrell's message gains traction, we might witness a significant change in Europe's approach to the Israel-Palestine conflict. So, to wrap it up, Joseph Borrell's insights have opened up a crucial dialogue about Europe's role in the Israel war. He's challenged the status quo, urging for a more balanced and humanitarian-focused approach. The implications of his statements are vast, not just for European foreign policy, but for global geopolitics as a whole. Understanding these dynamics is essential if we want to grasp the complexities of international relations today. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about the safety concerns raised in this situation? Do you feel that creators like MrBeast need to be held to higher standards? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in a deeper dive into how viral content is created, don't forget to check out my previous video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.